than his master, nor is the one who is sent greater than he who sent him. If you know these things, you are blessed if you do them. Jesus made this statement during the Last Supper he had with his friends, after he washed their feet. Foot washing was a menial task performed by slaves, yet Jesus did this in response to his disciples who were bickering amongst themselves as to who would be greatest. But in Luke 22 and verse 27, Jesus said, "Who is greater, he who sits at the table or he who serves? Is it not the one who sits down at the table? Yet I am among you as the one who serves." Seeing their rabbi and teachers serve them was a reminder that even though Jesus was the Son of God, he also was a servant, doing the will of his Father.
For humankind, it just makes you feel good to help somebody, you know. And then now, because of a church thing, you know, and God is involved. And we come in here, we share with one another, we laugh and we feel for each other, and it's just a joy for me to see everybody working together like this.
Well, it's gratifying when people, they respond, and not only because I'm serving them in the kitchen, but they're grateful for what you do.
I think God puts talents in our lives, he puts resources into our hands, and more than anything, he puts a passion in our heart. And when we discover those three things and we put them together, that's where God blesses us to serve. He puts us in our niche, he puts us in our place, and he says, just look all around and those opportunities will always be there. I think God blesses us to serve because we're his hands and his feet. It's what Jesus did. It's how he demonstrated to the disciples what ministry looks like. Ministry is declaration and it's demonstration. It's not just enough to say it, we've got to do it. And so God puts things into our hands, brings resources into our lives, and he says, I just want you to give, you know, freely. You've received, now freely give. And that's ministry. Ministry is not complicated. It's not complex. It's just finding somebody that needs love and giving love.
The label servant may seem demeaning to us, but from God's perspective, it is a call to humble ourselves and recognize that we are led by a loving master who has also granted us the privilege of serving him and expanding his kingdom in our world today.
Blessed to serve. There are many ways that we can serve one another. There are many ways we can serve our God. There are many ways that we can serve our community. And so this morning, just to